Hello, Rand here playing Farming Simulator 22 on Frankenmuth, Michigan, and we're back harvesting potatoes again this episode. You folks still watching, right? Where'd everyone go? Oh, whatever. Anyway, we're going to continue on with the episode anyway, and like I said, working on harvesting potatoes here. We made some pretty good progress here since last episode, just getting the hired workers going here again. Got that truck is full, and we're, I think, let's see. Oh, that's right. We're starting on this end. I thought we were like 2/3 done. Nope. Yeah, this. Don't know why this keeps happening, but every so often you gotta check them, and boy, anyway, pull him away. I thought everyone was good last night when I quit. I guess not. I must have missed this one. That's the problem. You gotta go check. Oh, and that's right. Make sure before we start, let's go repair here real quick a minute. Oh, and that reminds me, I forgot to activate the mod. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. Okay, now we can hire you. Make sure I go repair the other harvester here as well. Turn you back on. Everyone should be good. Just got to turn them on. And then, like I said, let's hop back over to this one. Repair you here a minute. Yeah, still good. I repaired them, I think, at least once here between episodes, everyone. So this is not like between last episode and this episode repair. No, I've repaired them once in between there as well. So, yes, making sure I keep up with the repair. Speaking of the repair, by the way, thanks to you folks. Told me about a certain mod here that is supposed to basically auto-repair your equipment for you. Went ahead and downloaded that mod here. I forget the name of the mod right offhand. Oh, that's not going to work real well, is it? Okay, well, combine moved here a minute. Now we'll have to get the grain cart over here and unload. Yep, we're just going to drive over the corn here a minute. Nothing to see, everyone. Nothing to see there. I think that's, yep, there's the grain cart. Let's see what's here. Yep, start. There we go. And speaking of starting, I downloaded another mod that was on the official Farming Simulator mod hub as well. I forget the name of this mod here as well. Boy, we're on a roll here, forgetting the name of the mods. But anyway, you folks watch the channel for a while, you know that's remember the name of the mods. There's so many different mods, and when it comes to little tweaks in the games like this, and then you go from Farming Simulator 17 to 19 to 22, and it's the same mod, but then they like change up the name a little bit. Like I think was it Farming Simulator 17, it was what, Drive Control. Farming Simulator 19, it's Enhanced Vehicle. I think 22 is still Enhanced Vehicle yet, isn't it? I think so. And then Farming Simulator 19, we had the Development Tools, and then Farming Simulator 22, it's same thing, but slightly different name actually. General, that takes a screenshot too, doesn't it? About Easy Development Controls. Oh, okay, actually I guess maybe they did keep the same name on this one. I think that was Easy Development Controls too in 19, but whatever. Like I said, they like to change up the names, you know. So yes, got 2 mods. I need to make sure I remember to activate. Like I said, that first one, everyone. If I understand it correctly, and like I said, I haven't tried it yet, of course, because I don't have it active. It is supposed to automatically repair your equipment like every so many hours, if I understand it correctly. So just like if you set it, and I don't know what the settings are available. Like I said, I haven't tried it, but like every hour you can just automatically have it repaired. It's probably, at least with the potato harvesters, I'm thinking that's probably what you'd want to have it set to. It's probably literally every hour, because, yeah, maybe you get away with 2 hours. Maybe, I don't know. You might be able to get away with 2, but yeah, you basically have to repair almost every hour, maybe every other hour before you start looking at yield loss. Now, mind you, get down to 70%. You're not looking at a lot of loss, but still, you get down to 50%. If I remember correctly, I think 50% is a 12 or 13% loss. That's, 12 or 13%. That's nothing to sneeze at. That's quite a bit, if you ask me. Open up the cover here, so we're ready to go once we get there. I said this before, normally I'm not a blue tractor person, but the setup doesn't actually look half bad. Blue tractor and blue grain cart. Now, mind you, obviously green one would look far, far better, but anyway, we'll get this unloaded here. We'll start going around the field here again. See how the potato harvester's looking. Everyone looking good over here. That one's still running. That one's waiting to be unloaded. Oh, speaking of which, how are our factories looking here, man? How are the factories doing? So we're still unloading into 5 and 6, everyone. To be honest, I don't know if I'll change it. I'll probably just leave it 5 and 6. We're up to almost 800,000 in that one. Wow, not bad. And over 800,000 in this one, too. So it's going up, everyone. It is going up. I'm kind of curious to see how much of this is going to hold. I'm going to guess that one, I'll bet you right around 2 million. That's kind of what it looks like to me, Evan. So add another, 150,000 to that. Bring it to about 1 million there. Add another 1 million. That's probably going to be it. All the potatoes we have planted, when we still are, yeah, I think I can safely say we're not going to be able to fill those factories. Much less be able to fill all 4 of them. Now, we do have the Scrofty ones full, by the way. Those are full. Those, was it 300,000 or 400,000 a piece? I forget exactly. I have to go look again, but... Okay, pipe away. Suppose I could get the tractor going on auto drive here, because we are, what number field is this? Back to the map here a minute. We are on field 21. I'm fairly certain, yes, we have, actually, is it weight? I think it's the weight point, I think. Oh, not that one. Field 21, weight point. Maybe. I might have to go look at this, that one. And field 21, unload, maybe? Yeah, I might have to go check that one. Might have to go check that. Let's actually go over to the truck here. I'll also get the truck going here a minute, too. So, if we bring up our edit here a minute. Oh, there's a field 21. Okay. Field 21 is actually, I think, for the truck. Okay. So, field 21 weight point. Come on, truck, start. What the heck? Had the same thing with the tractor trim, and I had to, like, push it twice. Weird. Chip 5 unload. Yeah, that's fine. It doesn't really matter what it's on here. Go check and see how chip 5 is looking on corn, actually. So chip 5 has 500,000. We'll just switch it over to 6, I guess. So chip 6 unload. Turn you on. I don't know if he's gonna be able to make that turn here or not. Okay, then we need to go back to the tractor, because clearly I don't have that set right, do I? So you need to be set on field 21. And then you need to be switched to field 21. And then there should be a field 21 unload. Why am I not seeing the field 21 unload? '21 white, field 21. Where is... Am I going blind here? Probably am. Don't answer that. Okay, back over to the truck here a minute, everyone. Edit. Field 21 unload. There's what we need right there, everyone. Field 21 unload. Oh, I called it F21. Ah, okay. So F21, it's probably... There it is. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. That's backwards. Okay, there we go. Now we're good, everyone. We're good. I think everyone's all set. Let's start harvesting, finally. Oh, talk about enough messing around, just getting that going, right? And we don't need edit mode anymore. Speaking of edit mode, there's apparently auto drive route there. That's interesting. Don't think that's one I recorded. That must have already been there. Okay, let's get GPS set back up here again as well a minute. So we're still going 0 degrees. Auto with that. Hold that. Oh, that's right. Before I forget, always adds an offset. Get rid of that offset. I don't know why it does that. It's kind of annoying, but get rid of it. It definitely doesn't need it, so... And we can probably close auto drive. Don't necessarily need that open right at the moment. And of course, by the way, when we're harvesting with the good old John Deere X9 1100 combine here, I think that's considered a Class 11 combine, by the way. John Deere definitely jumped up their combines quite a bit here when it came to the X9 combines. Okay, go ahead and rotate that GPS line there a little bit. Or like 90 degrees, quite a bit. Oh, yes, and then of course we've got a field of potatoes over here as well. And again, for those who remember, we've harvested this field right here a couple of times already, everyone. When we did that developer control to add the field back in for ripened crops, yeah, it unfortunately reset the field there. So the little grass headlands I had along the top and bottom here are gone. Not to mention it also added those sections back in, so that's kind of annoying, but oh well. I'll probably just end up re-deleting those. Although, on this end of it, I'll probably just leave this. We'll get the corn harvested here. We can just turn around in the cornfield. That shouldn't be a problem. Though, I'm not sure what the auto drive courses do. Of course, I shut or closed it, didn't I? What are they looking like here? I forget exactly where they went over here. I don't think I would have set it up on the headland, did I? Well, actually, maybe I did have one. There it is right there. That might be where the headland was at one point. Which, of course, isn't there anymore, so oh well. Oh, let's see what's here. Potatoes harvester still looking good. Looks like they're both rolling yet, from what I can tell. I'm not entirely sure why when auto drive keeps crashing, or maybe it's the other way around too. Maybe the combine keeps crashing into auto drive. It's probably technically auto drives. Maybe I don't know if auto drives like trying to drive in front of it or something. And then of course apparently the AI workers don't have any sort of collision detection. Although, as we pointed out in the comments here, they do have enough collision detection to detect a tree that's like a half a mile away and make the widest berth you've ever seen around it, right? But as far as equipment that may be parked right in front of it, nope, obviously you can't see them and just smash and crash right through it, right? Yep, it's the AI workers for you. Really makes you wonder if Giants ever actually uses their own hired workers like Giants. Have you tried your hired workers? Because if you did, you'd realize real quick you got some problems. Although, as I've said before, I only can say that about this entire game here so far when it came to Farming Simulator 22. Giants definitely failed hard on the whole play test in the game before releasing that one. Okay, I think another headland would probably be a good idea here. Let's just rotate our GPS here again. And by the way, when it comes to rotating the GPS, it's Alt End, and that just rotates the GPS 90 degrees, and then of course rehome it here, Alt Home. Will rehome the GPS line on the position of your combine. There's a couple of other keyboard controls that are supposed to work too. Notably, when the Alt-R is supposed to width it. However, that never has worked for me. I believe there is an NVIDIA or something is messing with that. I've never taken the time to sort that problem out. I really probably should sometime, but... Autosave complete. Yep, just a little hiccup there when it does autosave, which I don't know, doesn't really particularly bother me none. I'd much rather have that little hiccup there than the game not auto-saving as well. I gotta say thank you to the modders out there that come up with this stuff that actually fix, again, what I refer to as giant stupidities. A little bit of a play on words there to some extent. If you folks get it, giant stupidities, yep. Oh, speaking of another stupidity, Evan, I mentioned this here a few moments ago, very briefly there, talking about the auto, or the manual ignition, I guess, right? I forget the name of the mod, Evan. But of course, the game has the option to disable automatic engine start-stop, right, Evan? You can turn that on or off, depending on how you know, if you want to have it on, you can have it on, you can turn it off, whatever you feel like playing. Typically, Evan, I turn it off, which means I need to manually turn the engine on and off, right? Well, but even though you have that option there, it doesn't necessarily mean that option actually does anything per se. I mean, it does, Evan, so now I have to manually start the engine all the time, right? However, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to have to manually be shut off. The game will just still automatically shut the engine off for you, which, don't ask me, I do not comprehend why. Like, Giants, you give us the option for manual ignition, meaning I have to turn it on and off, right? It's a disable engine start stop. It's start and stop when it's not just, start. So now, I have to manually turn it off, right? But then you get those times that one just automatically shuts it off for you anyway. Which, of course, is always going to be like the most inconvenient time, right, everyone? Like when you're trying to unload or something, and you hop back over to a different piece of equipment while it's unloading, like we're doing a couple episodes back there. And it's just like, nope, we're just going to shut it off for you. You come back, like it should be empty. Nope, of course it's not empty because, well, it shut off on you. Speaking of shutting off, by the way, we're almost full here. So anyway, yeah, got a mod of that's supposed to fix that. Another mod out there that fixed another one of the giant stupidities here in the game. Does a whole bunch of other stuff, it sounds like, too, from what I was reading. This is on the official mod hub, by the way, one. And I'm sure it's probably only available for the PC. I don't think it's available for console users, so apologies about that one. But, yeah, sorry, console users. Probably another one of those PC-only scripting mods, if I had to guess. Oh, that's right. I need to stay in here, otherwise he's not going to come. Cannot reach field 21. Bud. Oh. Okay. Well, if you had stopped going through the ditch... Of course, now I need to get back on the combine because he's not going to be called otherwise. Actually, you know what? Let me just throw a hired worker on that. That'll take care of that problem, Evan. Little trick there that works quite well, if you ask me. Okay, let's go see what's all the potato harvesters doing. Yep, they're still rolling, Evan. Unfortunately, they're still rolling. Speaking of rolling, they're probably making a mess down at this end of the field, aren't they? That's another part of when I had gotten rid of that portion of the field down here. Oh, no, actually, I still did get rid of it, didn't I? Okay, yeah, we're good. Probably should move that out of the way, though. Yeah, never put that back in the barn, did I? Whoops. Oh, well. Whoa, hello, turning. Okay, we'll just leave you there. And then back to... Oh, my goodness, really? Wow, bud. Wow. I wonder if he's trying to turn around and go this way. Well, let's see if that's what he wants to do. Guess he's not sure, is he? Yep, now he's moving. Looks like he's staying on the field here this time. I've mentioned this before, too. I probably really should do is go in and turn the setting off or stay out of the crop. I know it's a little more realistic that way, everyone, but I have found that usually does fix some of the derpy issues here, because rather than trying to turn out and go through that road ditch, that one he probably would have just gone through the field and been a little quicker and, that whole good stuff. So yeah, anyway, I'm kind of excited about those two new mods. Definitely looking forward to giving those a try. Just need to make sure I remember to activate them, everyone. That's always the problem. I go start the game, everyone, click start, and then while it's loading, you know, I'm sitting there waiting for it to load, and it's like, oh crap, I should have activated those. Oh well, we'll get them next time. And of course, next time rolls around, when you get the game loaded up, you go to load the save game, and while you're sitting there waiting for the save game to load, it's like, oh crap, I should have activated those mods. Well, we'll get it next time. Yeah, a couple of weeks later, everyone, next time, oh, what? Come on now. Hey, auto drive. Yes, stupid. Oh my goodness. It's, how did he manage to get all the way over here and then, like, well, I got nothing, Evan. I got nothing. At this point, I'm just curious to see if we can actually make it here or not. Probably quicker if I just pulled them up underneath the grain cart, or underneath the combine here and unloaded, but obviously it would have been much quicker. That's why it takes so long to do the headlands, and we gotta wait for grain cart. And by the way, I think we've established at this point, it doesn't look like auto drive does the pre-call if I'm driving the combine. It looks like, the pre-call level only works if you're on an AI worker, and I'm presuming that's probably both Courseplay and hired worker, by the way. So in order for that to work, everyone, you have to be on a hired worker or Courseplay. If I'm doing it myself, everyone, auto drive will not come to unload until it's 100% full, which is kind of annoying and too bad, but oh well. Yeah. For those who never tried auto drive, by the way, highly suggest giving it a look, everyone. Really great mod. Really did a nice job back in Farming Simulator 19, everyone. Seems a little derpy here in 22 so far. Maybe they need to work on that just a little bit, or maybe I need to learn a little better too. I'm not sure, but I don't remember being quite this derpy here back in 19 with some of the stuff it's doing. Courseplay on that one, oh boy. Courseplay's pretty much just been downgraded to, I think, field work at this point, hasn't everyone? I don't know, does Courseplay do anything else besides field work? I don't know. Auto drive has a far better system anyway, if you ask me, everyone, with the whole ability to create road networks. So, yeah, auto drive definitely has Courseplay beat in that regard. And then, of course, when it came to the level of derp, everyone wouldn't even bother going there. Okay, well, let's see once we got a few comments here we can read a moment. Austin Games is saying, now I understand you live in Michigan, but me as an Ohio State fan, why? But in all seriousness, great video. Hey, thank you very much for that there, Austin. Ohio State fan, we'll pray for you. Probably not much hope, but we'll still pray for you. And yeah, for those who don't know, I am from Michigan. This is Frankenmuth, Michigan, by the way, of course, everyone. So that's why, obviously, we had to play on this map, everyone. And I'm really enjoying it, by the way. For those of you want a great map to play on, if you ask me anyway, definitely recommend this one. And for those who are wondering if this feels like Michigan, very much does, Owen. Very, very much feels like Michigan. Yeah, even well, I guess there's no road ditch right along this one. But obviously, most of the fields, Owen, have road ditches. I know that's maybe not common everywhere in the country, if I understand it correctly, but at least in Michigan, everyone, I think a lot of the northern states, too, isn't it? We usually have road ditches, or ditches running on, at least around where I live, I'm usually on both sides of the road. There's a few exceptions, but usually along both sides of the road, everyone, you got what's known as road ditch. And, depending on, weather conditions throughout the year, usually they're dry, but during the winter months, spring, that type of thing, and then, after any big rainstorm, something like that, obviously then there's water flowing, but on that, I would say most ditches are usually dry. Dumb is not so smart. Okay, great name there, buddy. So underrated. I'm sorry, so underrated. Bro, love your Farming Simulator 16 videos. I bought it on the, well, I own it. Someone told me, I think it was last episode or episode before, someone said it's free now. Says he owns it on his Vita. PlayStation Vita. I think that's a little handheld one, isn't it, one? I'm not much of a console gamer, so I don't know all the little consoles and various handheld game toy. I'm not familiar with all that stuff myself. Godspeed was saying, great video, and thank you. Hey, thank you. Christopher was saying, good video, keep it up. Thank you very much for that. And let's see what's here. Our GPS should line up on this side yet, I would assume. Let's see if we can make it all the way around this field here this episode. We got to go just a little bit further down this other side, and then we will have technically made it all the way around once this episode. I guess I should have done a little more harvesting off camera. I didn't want to do too much here. But speaking of harvesting, by the way, as I've mentioned before, I've planning on wrapping up this series here when we're done harvesting. That only leaves, if we end it this week, that only leaves like 2 more episodes. And I don't know, I don't think we can get all this harvesting done in 2 episodes. We still have field 9. We got the soybeans. We got another field of potatoes yet. Yeah, I think we're going to be going into next. I was kind of planning on hoping on being done this week, Evan, but hopefully you folks don't mind. I think we're going to end up doing 1 more week here yet on this map, I think. Which doesn't bother me none. Like I said, I'm really enjoying the map. In worst case, Evan, if we do run out of harvesting, we'll just we'll do a little field work here too. That's always a good time too, if you ask me. Okay, let's rotate that GPS here 1 more time. Well, probably actually 2 more times. When we get to the other end, we'll probably want to rotate it 1 more time and start going along. Well, actually, you know what? I think last time, I think I harvested this direction. It actually worked out pretty good. I might do that again. Because otherwise, if I harvest the long direction, everyone, we got this house that's right in the middle here, and that causes a bit of a problem. Actually, I think it's more of a farm location, I guess. Has a little small bend set up there, it looks like. Eileen was saying in the next series, you should get all case so you have some good equipment. What? Case? You said good. I'm pretty sure those don't go in the same sentence together. I'm just checking here. No, case and good equipment. That definitely doesn't compute there. I mean, we got good equipment right here, everyone. Mind you, we could probably do a little bit better with a header. It is green at least, right? We could put a John Deere header on the front. That would probably really help. But other than that, everyone, we got the green combine. The blue tractor over there, that's, boy, I don't know if there's much hope for that one, everyone. Anyway, everyone, looking at the time here, we finally made it around the field once, so I think we're going to wrap it up on that note. If folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.